What's up, guys? I'm Qual.
I'm Qual.
A lot of you guys may know us as the faces of Hubris Society, but for those of you who don't know us, we are the co-founders of Hubris, which is a clothing line based out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Our mission is to bring you guys affordable athletic wear that is still fashionable enough to go to the mall or to kick it with friends. But not only is our mission clothing, because we're much more than clothing, it's bigger than clothes, it's bigger than lifting. We are a movement. And our mission is to be able to lift people up. We want to be able to create a space where people feel confident.
Every day.
All day, every day. But if we want to build people up, it's got to start at home.
Facts.
So Qual and I, not only are we co-founders, but we are happily married. Hashtag Swolemates.
I wish I was swole though.
Trying to get these cakes swole, you know what I'm saying?
Can't wait to get back in the gym.
Yeah, I haven't been working out either. I've done a few little workouts here and there at home, but it's not really what I should be doing if I'm want to consider myself working out.
Right now, I'm just, like, any excuse I can have not to work out, basically I'm using it because, like, we can work out at home, but it's just not the same as going to, like, an actual gym.
Yeah, so basically we're trying to devise a plan on how, once this quarantine lifts, how are we going to be able to create a schedule so that we are holding ourselves accountable. We got to get to that gym, we got to make time for it, it's got to be a priority, not only the gym, but we also have to make a meal plan so that once we're able to go to the gym and get back to our goals, it's going to be attainable. So we have to hold each other accountable. That is the first part. And that goes with lifting other people up. How are we gonna be able to lift other people up if we can't even lift each other up? So it starts at home.
I guess like my biggest issue would be like the eating aspect of it. My mind just be everywhere and I forget to eat. So like she'll probably have to hold me accountable for the eating portion.
Yeah, getting to the gym can be pretty difficult sometimes. Getting to the gym is definitely the hardest part. Once you're there, smooth sailing. I mean, what you gonna do? You're not gonna not work out. So getting to the gym is the hardest part. Meal prepping can be difficult. I'm usually pretty good at meal prepping. It's just getting him to eat the food. I'll make a whole bunch of meals and they end up getting wasted. So yeah, that's why we're gonna create a schedule so that we know when we're supposed to eat, because we just keep putting it off. We'll put it off all day long, and next thing we know, it's 4 o'clock, and what did we have? Maybe a smoothie, if that. So that's our problem. We gotta hold each other accountable when it comes to eating. But I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but can you make him drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water here and there.
I have to make sure he drinks water. See, this is what's great about having somebody by your side, somebody to support you. That is why we love working out together, because we can push each other, we can hold each other accountable. Sometimes I'll be in the gym and I'm like, I don't wanna do this. Let me skip out on these reps. And then he'll look at me and be like, no, you about to do these reps.
She's super strong. Sometimes I feel like she take it easy.
Sometimes I don't know how strong I am because I am still relatively new to lifting. Qual's been lifting for a lot longer than I have. I've always worked out, but I was always afraid of weights. I always thought it would make me bulky. And then Qual shined a whole new light on lifting for me. So really, he's exposed me to a whole new world of working out that I never knew.
My whole goal is, as far as like, if we gonna work out together, let's push each other. Like, we should know if one person is slacking. So if I'm slacking, she should be able to tell me like, hey, step it up. And I should be able to do the same thing in return.
One thing that can be tricky about working out together though, is we do have different goals. He has different body parts that are problem areas, and I have different body parts that are problem areas. And sometimes it's hard to meet in the middle on how we can both work on the same parts of our bodies that we want to, on how we both can reach our goals. So that's one thing that it is a little bit tricky, especially when it comes to meal planning, being able to create a calorie deficit for me if I'm wanting to lose weight or cut fat. And he's trying to build muscle, which I am too. So finding a happy medium in the gym and when it comes to meals. So that's pretty difficult sometimes.
She can get to her goals doing it my way.
How am I supposed to build glutes if we don't ever do any glute targeted workouts? That's my question. If we're doing upper body the majority of the week, how am I supposed to build my glutes? That's what I want to do, just like every other woman in the world. I want these cakes to be swole, you feel me? And I'm doing chest every day. I don't think there's a correlation.
We is not doing chest every day. We target all of that stuff. We don't have to target it like 2-3 times a week. But if she want to do extra credit, she could do extra credit. I just want to work out my muscles and have a nice balance to myself and not just like worry and focus on like one area.
I do find myself doing a lot of extra credit, which is fine because you know, one workout that is good for glutes is glute bridges, which is one thing that we never incorporated into our workout. So there's no reason why I can't superset that in with whatever workout that we're doing on a leg day. It ends up working out. It's all about finding balance, like you were saying, being able to work out the entire body, find balance in that. That way you're not that guy with buff ass chest and big old back and tiny little ankles, tiny little calves, tiny little quads.
Well, I got little ankles, but that's just genetics.
But working out with other people is a great way to find balance in your workout routine. If you're that guy that only works out with yourself, you might find yourself doing the same old workouts, not wanting to branch out from your comfort zone. One theory in working out is that if you do the same motions over and over again, your body becomes kind of immune to it, becomes used to it, and you're not gonna see the same results. You'll start to plateau in that area. So it is important to always mix things up. So that's why it's great to have a workout partner. It's really convenient that my workout partner happens to be my husband. So we've already touched on some of the reasons why we like to work out together, but now we're gonna talk about some reasons why we don't like working out together. Because if you ever spend, you know, every day with somebody, you're gonna get on each other's nerves sometimes. So I'm gonna start by saying, we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, how we have different ideas of how we can attain our own personal goals. And sometimes he can be a little bossy and he just wants me to follow his lead. So I do my best.
I don't know what. So I'm like I'm bossy, like, or
I wouldn't say you're bossy, but
I'm stuck in my ways. So like if I wanna, all right, we doing this and I got it in my mind that I'm doing whatever I'm doing and that's it. And she have bright ideas like, let's do this. And I'm like, nah.
sometimes he needs somebody else to tell him the idea for him to think that it's a good idea.
No, not really.
One time I tried to correct his squat form and he wasn't hearing it, but then somebody else told him the same exact thing and he was like, oh, okay. Now his squat form is better, which is fine. That was all that matters.
Well, here's another dynamic to it. It's like when you try to correct me, I was still bouncing back from surgery. So it's like, yeah, I know I need to get lower. I get that, but I just can't right now.
Okay,
So like the difference between her and somebody else telling me, like when she was correcting my squat form, like I knew what she was saying was right, but I was dealing with bouncing back from a surgery. So it's like I couldn't quite get that depth that I needed to get. And then when somebody else was telling me, okay, like I'm more healthier now, like I can get lower or whatever, but.
Yeah, you were fresh out of surgery. It had only been about a year, probably?
It was less than a year because like playing flag football and stuff.
I mean, that is true. And not only that, but your surgery wasn't just your typical ankle surgery. There was complications. You're dealing with nerve damage.
Well, I was talking about my...
oh, your knee. Oh, I forgot about that.
When I told my patellar tendon.
So not only did you just come out of an ankle surgery a few years prior that you had multiple complications with and nerve damage, but you also had just had surgery on your knee on the same leg. So yes, you were dealing with multiple issues with your legs. So I will give you that. I mean, the biggest thing that I try to do is just try to be there for him and try to be understanding, because it does take a lot, especially dealing with that kind of pain that he was going through. Being in pain that's so bad that it's debilitating every single day, like waking up, getting to the point where you almost had to have your leg amputated. Like, I'm just happy that I can be here for you and try to find ways to make it better. We have been trying different things, different therapies to kind of work on it. You got some cortisone shots that seem to help recently. It's been years, but we've started to find things that have actually helped.
Well, I got cortisone shots in my shoulder from that surgery. As far as the shots that I got when we went to the hospital, that procedure I had.
It was a type of nerve block to kind of block the nerves and trick them into stop sending pain signals. Not exactly sure how it worked, but it did seem to help.
Oh, yeah. What was that, like 2 months ago? If that?
I thought it was longer.
No, it was in February.
I mean, as you can see, we don't have a lot of things to say as far as disliking working out with each other, so...
Well, I have a lot to say.
Okay, here we go.
No, just like my only thing is her not pushing herself when I know she's like BSing around. And if she's not going hard, that energy transferred to me and I might not go as hard. So if we working out with each other, and that goes for anybody, like we should be pushing each other to get better. But sometimes you do have to listen to your body, and like if you hurting or whatever, take it easy, play it smart, and...
Well, I mean, I'll give you that. There are times when I don't work as hard as I should. But a lot of it is me listening to my body because I am afraid to get hurt because I've seen so many people that we work out with hurt themselves because they didn't warm up properly or they were just pushing too much weight or whatever the case may be. So I do want to take it easy sometimes. But I mean, yes, it is a fear of hurting myself because I hurt my shoulder, so I have been taking it easy when it comes to upper body and using it as an opportunity to work more on lower body. And trying to find ways to sneak those little things in more often. As far as getting to the gym, if you're not going to put in work, what's the point? I'm still happy just to get to the gym. I like going to the gym. I think it's fun just being there, working out. But I mean, yeah, what's the point of going if you're not going to at least put in work? One of my favorite quotes to use to motivate myself every day, it's me against myself. And the only thing that matters is how much I can improve. So I always try to tell myself that. And another quote that I like about the gym is train like nobody's watching. Like if you're only working out just to show off or be seen, like what's the point of even working out? You know what I mean? I guess there's a lot of vanity around the fitness community, but the reason why I work out is because one, it's fun. I like being active. I like setting goals for myself, challenging myself, but also to be healthy and be fit. I don't know, to be healthy and be strong.
Yeah, I just treat it like business. Like I want to get in and get out.
Yeah, get down to business.
So
anyway, so anything else you don't like about working out with me since you got so much to say?
I ain't say it was only one thing.
I know, see, obviously we don't have much to say about not liking working out with each other.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
It has a lot of perks. I mean, they say that couples who work out together stay together, but that can be applied to just about anything. Couples who cook together stay together. Couples who online shop together might go broke together. I mean, you just never know.
Yeah, I don't even listen to those sayings. Like, it
They're
just...
cute, okay?
Yeah.
Let's not take the cuteness out of the world,
It's cute, but it's not factual. I
think the couples who have a common goal in mind can stay together. They have what it takes to stay together. Because if you're just together and you really don't have a purpose, like, what is the purpose? What's the point? Like, how are you gonna make this work? How are you guys gonna meet on a common ground and work towards a goal together? Like, I could never stay stagnant in my life. I always wanted to better myself and set new goals for myself and try to achieve those, because what else am I gonna do? Sit around watching Netflix all day? No, we got things to do.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, so I mean, if you have a partner, it could be a best friend, it could be anybody. If you guys have a common goal, something to work towards together, something to push each other and hold each other accountable, I mean, I think those are the ingredients for a long-lasting relationship. Not only that, but good communication. I mean, another common goal that you guys should have is to work towards the relationship and maintain the relationship, because anything worth having is worth working for. So if you have goals in the gym, okay, it's worth working for it. If you want to have a long-lasting relationship and a best friend to spend the rest of your life with, it takes work. So.
Work. Rihanna.
So we've already talked about how important it is to have a common end goal, but that doesn't mean that we need to agree all the time, because we definitely don't. Just allowing each other to have different ideas, different opinions, and accepting each other for who they are. Yes. So yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say about that. What about you?
I don't have nothing to say.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and definitely follow us on all social media platforms. That is Instagram at hubris.society and Hubris Society on Facebook. And definitely check out our website, hubrissociety.com.
Major. Peace. Oh my God.
That's what